let's bring up our good friend Nick.
Thank you. I'd like to share a story with you about how we came to be in my story and how it might matter to you. And so Factor 75 really exists to help people create moments that matter. And so what do I mean by moments that matter? The previous picture is an example of a moment that mattered to me. Very much so because I wasn't lying on the mat, but that I was still standing. And it was possible because of nutrition and because of a personal chef that I had found. And so a few years prior to that, I'd been training for a few years and working out 3 to 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week. And my body was breaking down to the point where I was unable to leave the house for days. And I was really desperate. One of my trainers introduced me to a personal chef who worked with athletes. And she started coming to my house on Sundays with a garbage sack full of meals she made in her kitchen. And they didn't always taste the best, but they were well portioned, and it was great. And actually, that service and her meals really changed my life incredibly in absolutely every aspect. Physically, I improved dramatically and was able to do a better job of beating dudes up in the cage, which is always cool. And the years that followed that, I went 16-0 in fighting and boxing and MMA. I had a huge promotion with my job, and when we started to develop Factor 75, we decided that we wanted to build a company that helped people make more moments that matter to them. And that doesn't necessarily mean beating people up in a cage. It could be spending more time with your family. It can be spending time doing the activities that you love and doing them at a higher level because you're feeding your body the nutrients it needs to perform at its peak. You know, we're not a diet. It's about eating better to live better, to perform better, and making it easy and accessible. Thanks.
And
Thanks,
Nick,
Nick.
where does the name come from?
75% of your fitness results and performance come from what you eat, which is research-backed and so on and so forth.
Great.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you, Nick. And thank you for being
get
here
'em.
tonight.